How's Dallas, man? How was your trip so far?
It's cool. I got here, fell asleep, woke up, and now I'm here.
What time did you get in?
Like 2 in the morning.
Dang. Where were you coming from?
LA.
Oh, that's cool. You live there now, right?
Yeah, I'm from Pasadena.
Karina.
Oh, I live there. I love it there.
Pasadena?
For like a month.
Oh, yeah.
But that 1 month.
Yeah, Pasadena's dope.
Do you like it? You didn't seem like you were convinced. You're like, you love Pasadena? You like questioned her.
No, Pasadena's cool. It's a cool place to grow up. It's a cool place to be from.
No, so you make it big off TikTok and stuff. I think it's interesting how you in the music industry, how it basically has changed how you make it. Before you have to get signed to become like it's noticed, but now you can get yourself noticed because there's so many different social media. Social media has changed the game for artists like you.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you blow up now is just marketing and figuring out the best ways to put your music in front of people. And if it's the right song, if you put it in front of the people, it'll just go.
So was this always your plan to market the record so that it went viral, or was it a huge surprise to you?
I mean, specifically this record, I knew that it was going to do really well because I have a couple homies that like just don't like 90% of my music, and then I played them this one. They're like, "Oh my God, this is the one!" So I was like,
"That's so funny."
Like, oh man, okay, I know this is the one. Like that. So when I did that, I knew this record was something special, and then that was when we dropped this record. It was around the time that Lil Nas X, like Old Town Road, was really starting to go through the roof.
It was back in April, right?
Yeah, I dropped it April 1st.
Yeah, okay.
And I saw TikTok was working for people, and one of our homies was a big TikTok influencer. His name is Lucas Daly.
Okay.
And so when I uploaded my own video first to to TikTok. It was just this little dumb video of me with a girl I bust in 2 minutes, fast 400 on the dash. That's the joke. And then he just went and took that audio and started doing his own videos to it. And one of the videos he did was just him just doing these little transitions, slow-mo transitions, him singing into the camera. It just caught on. Like there was, after a week after he did that one, there was like 1,000 videos made. And then out of nowhere, just big influencers found it and it just blew up.
So how do you feel? All of a sudden you wake up, your song is all over the place. Robert Downey Jr. is out here dancing to it.
That was Robert Downey Jr.'s not that. That was a meme.
Oh! My bad. But like, how do you feel? Like, what's the feeling of having gone viral? Do you feel different now?
Well, I've been going viral for a while because I came up off beat making videos on Instagram. But it's different and it's better now because it's not just me doing dumb stuff that's going viral with my music. It's my art. So it's a great feeling. I always knew this would happen. So it's not like weird or anything. It's what I always wanted. So it's good. It's a good feeling.
Talk to me about some of the lyrics, man. So let's go with the britches line. So the girl comes over, pulls down your britches, and leaves. Does she know that? Does she know it's her? Have you talked to the girl?
She's not the brightest book on the shelf. Brightest tool, sharpest tool in the shed. There we go. So she probably doesn't know.
Man. So she's never contacted you like, yo, why'd you talk about that incident? She's never reached out.
No, I'm telling you, this girl is not the.
What's her name?
It's not the one.
What's her name?
I'm not saying her name.
Oh no.
She didn't ever know the songs about her. She didn't know that she said her name on this interview.
She one of those girls that is like super clout thirsty and trying to get on.
Really? Yeah. So she's heard the song.
Yeah, she's heard the song, but I'm telling you.
You don't think she's like, oh, that's me, that's our
She probably knows, but she's not going to say anything because it's not the best look. So I wouldn't admit it.
All I know is she hasn't said nothing. I don't think she has the mental capacity to be saying and I'm not okay. Whatever.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, you're being honest. How did that even happen? She texted you or you texted her? I'm so interested.
Oh, jeez. We're really going into this story?
I'm so interested in this situation. Yes.
All right.
You made the lyrics up. Right. I'm just asking.
I mean, no.
Paint the picture for me.
It was literally just this girl was at the house. We were having like a little party. Okay. It was her and some of her friends, and then some of her friends were with some of my friends, and then we went to my room, and then, one thing led to another. And then she pulled down my pants, and then she just, bye. I'm like, what is going on?
Did it scare it? She got scared of it?
How small it was?
I
it like that.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
too late.
So talk to us about this new project.
Oh yeah, so Miscreant. Yeah, so it just drops on Friday the 20th, so that's a couple days ago. It's doing pretty good. Miscreant, the whole purpose of the project was to introduce people to more of my music because a lot of people have only heard Fast. And Miscreant is kind of a broader scope of what I do because most of my music is actually singing music. And so it kind of introduces more. There's a guitar song on there. There's like some more like new wave type, like singing, rap, R&B. You can't really what type of song are these type of songs? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Have you talked about that with your label or management or even just like friends in general of like you get discovered based off a certain sound and then people expect that sound from you, but you're like, that's not really the sound I do on a regular basis. So what does that look like in terms of expectations?
So Fast is really only one aspect
Yeah.
of who and what I am. And so if you go and listen to any of my other music that has already been out, you already know that this is only one side of me. And so, for example, in the label setting, that was one of the things I thought that people were, or everyone was attracted to me, or everyone was like, oh, dang, this kid's on some next level stuff, because all my music is different. It's eclectic. It's not just one thing. There's variety to it. And I feel like once people, there's expectations about what the next song is going to be.
Yeah, it should sound exactly like
and
Fast.
So, yeah. And so what it is it's just leading people to where I want them to go. Like,
what is that going to be? What do you think the next song that like blows up? What will that style be for you?
I couldn't tell you.
Because it's not created yet. You don't know.
Oh, you never know what's going to blow up.
Sure.
You literally never know. Even though you have, like, because there's been a couple times when people told me, dang, this is the song. And they're great songs. And they do really well. But there's that element that you can't control that just wasn't there, but it was there for Fast. So whatever element that was, it might be there for the next one, or it might not. But it doesn't really matter because as long as you keep dropping good music, eventually one is going to have it. And also people recognize good music at the end of the day.
Who's doing good music right now?
Like new artists?
Yeah, like or just someone that's on the radio right now. Who do you think is like someone that like, man, I respect X. You know, I respect this person and how they're taking their music in that direction. Like maybe Post Malone or like whoever. You know, like I think Post Malone's a good example of someone who's kind of eclectic, like you were saying. But who is it for you?
I mean, I would say one of the only people that's like always on the radio that I like how you're saying is Travis Scott.
Cool. I think it's a great example. Yeah. Travis Scott's cool. Yeah.
Because he's like Kanye, where everything is like so crazy and it's out there and the production is next level. Like that's how I imagine myself, is on that level of what is going on. Like it's everything. It's like almost listening to a movie soundtrack. That's how I want my music to be. And I noticed that's actually one of the reasons why some people like have told me they don't like someone like Kanye or Travis Scott. They can't put it on and not listen to it. It can't almost be background music. Like, if that makes sense. Because they, like, have to listen to it because there's so much crazy stuff going on. I feel like my music kind of is the same way. If it's on, you have to listen to it. Like, because there's this feeling that you have to, like, pay attention to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you've already had great collaborations with the Fast remix, but who else are you looking to collaborate with in the future?
Well, I'm trying to do a song with Kanye and Billy Joe Armstrong on the same song.
Okay.
So what do you mean by that? Like you want it or are you in talks?
I wish I was in talks.
Oh, yeah.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Give me a little bit of time.
Yeah.
We'll be in talks.
It seems like Kanye is a huge inspiration to you. And why? Beyond just like musically, or do you think because of like brand recognition, him as a human being? Like what is it for Kanye for you?
He don't care.
You respect that?
Yeah, he just literally don't care. And I really respect that. You can do whatever he wants. And people are just going to go, oh, well, that's Kanye.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be pissed off. I mean, they might be pissed off, but, like, at the end of the day, they're knowing, oh, he's just doing that because he's him.
Right.
It's almost like with Tyler, the Creator, too. I mean, there's completely different types of they don't care. But still, it's the same concept. Tyler can pretty much do anything. And they're going to go, oh, well, just that's him. And they're not going to care.
Do you think they got to a certain level and then they were able to do that, or they they got to that level because they always had that attitude?
It's a combination of both.
Okay.
I would
so
think.
too.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Because you come in always like that. If you come in always like that, people are going to be taken aback from the jump.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
if you just keep being like that, then it's going to be like, all right, that's how he is.
Yeah, and people respect the consistency no matter what, no matter how outrageous. So.
Dude, cool. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate your time, and I can't wait to see like what else you release. Because, like you said,
My
you
other
don't
song
even know
Dork
what it's
out
gonna
right
be
now.
yet. Yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much.